button.
Oh shit.
We got 8 hours in this save, really?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, we've done 4 sessions.
Yeah,
We're up to it, buddy.
yeah, it's just math. You know what I mean?
It's just math.
Like I'm
That's
not.
just math. That's all that is.
Oh, I need to get another tab here for things.
Can I read you some stats from Twitch?
I dare you to.
Well, first off, we got a revenue bar, and you better believe that revenue bar is very small.
Yeah.
But you know what bar is really high? Unique chatters. We have unique chatters, Mike. Unique chatters.
What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
I don't know. And it shows me 2 bars, and one is tall and dark, like navy blue, and another one is like 2/3 of the size, and it's like a bright, sunny, Sega blue skies blue.
Ew.
So I don't know what that means. I don't know if we're doing good at the chatter metric. But I do know there's one more stat I haven't read to you, Mike, and I know that this one matters.
Hit me.
Get excited. Your newest emote, Doug, was used 208 times in the chat since we uploaded it. 208 Dougs. That's a lot of Doug. That's so much Doug.
That's a lot.
We're pouring it on. And we're not going to stop. Is there anyone in the room? We're making a promise. We're not going to stop.
I just noticed Game Crimes Inc. again, the Twitter account. I'm like, man, just give us the handle. You got 3 followers.
Game Crimes Inc. What's Game Crimes Inc.?
They're at Game Crimes. They're the reason we're at Game Crimes Pod.
Oh. Have you found the cursed YouTube account? The one that makes it so that when you search Game Crimes, it doesn't show up with our name?
I may have.
It is the Game of Crimes podcast.
Is it like a Game of Thrones like bullshit?
No, it's literally just like bargain basement true crime bullshit. Like, we might as well be doing stories about the lady who died when an owl fell on her head. Like, that's all those guys are doing. And they're lapping us.
That's true.
Oh, they're lapping us. They're doing so many laps. We're getting lapped. We got a Doug in the chat. That's right.
Should we just do what they're doing?
What? Do you want to do true crime nonsense?
It seems to work.
All right. Let's go to Reddit. Who's got the highest number of kills? Let's compare.
Can we do true crime podcast, but it's all about like traffic stops? Like it's just somebody doing like 30 and a 20. Like you were 5 over in a school zone, and we really dig deep.
I really like the idea of once a week. You're in a local community theater for this bit, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're dressed to the nines. You got a suit on. You look like Mr. Popper and his penguins. You come out once a week for 2 hours, and you just read what's on the police scanner in a very polite tone of voice, and then immediately walk off the stage to rapturous applause.
like a pleasant tone of voice, like the old 411 voice.
Yeah. So cursed.
Please make a note of it.
But you come out instead to like, you're the Garrison Keeler of reading crime statistics. And you're just like, Gainesville, Florida. A local man was pulled over for going 3 miles over the speed limit. It was a school zone. This crowd starts like throwing shit on stage. Or so
Boo!
Kill this guy! That's our new podcast, folks.
That sounds all right.
We're doing a podcast called Game of Crimes 2. We're gonna see who really wins.
So we're back to playing Chrono Trigger.
Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme.
We had some departures.
We took a little break.
Yeah.
Which is good and healthy, if you eat the same food every day. I don't know what the end of that sentence is, but you can do that.
As you can see, we put in 8 hours. If you look at our save. And at the end of 8 hours, you get to go home. Like, that's just labor laws.
Yes, that's true. Mike did make me... What is that? Punch out. He made me punch
sandwich.
Out.
Oh. I was sure. I was trying to yes and I wasn't sure where we were going.
Mike made me a delicious pastrami sandwich and then told me to punch out and threaten me at gunpoint.
That's true. That's true.
And that's all.
I went full Glass Joe.
We're off to a good start tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Starman in the chat says, "What about a true crimes podcast, but you only talk about crimes from video games?" Well, I mean, that was the premise of this entire podcast from the beginning. But also, I like the idea of us just describing things that happen in Manhunt. Then I kill the guy with a bag. Then I kill the guy with a broom.
Tommy, fucking Salami or whatever the Vice City dude's name is, it just robbed a gas station. I don't know. I can't remember. You know when I played that game? Me neither.
Is that's Vice City, right? That's
Vice City.
I have never played that game.
I played the shit out of that one.
You know, when you were talking about like giant blind spots, much of GTA is a blind spot for me.
Yeah.
Most of it. Yeah, I played a lot of the story mode at 4, waiting for me to enjoy it and didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, cousin. Let's go bowling.
Literally. There was a part of me that's like, I wonder if people like this because it's a break from all the missions. And then I did another mission where I drove to a warehouse and shot 80 guys. And then the bowling was like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
I think that's
Ephemeral harlot, likely harasser. Whoa.
What?
Like, there's like a tagger on this user who's spamming our chat that says suspicious user harasser.
I don't see it.
But you know, you might need to be in the moderator chat.
Is it in the dashboard?
It's in the dashboard, baby.
Oh my god.
We're getting to block her. That's all we're getting. I'm assuming it's a her. If you're an ephemeral harlot as a guy, respect, but I'm just not seeing the vision. Where are we at in Chrono Trigger?
No, it's 65 million BC.
1965.
Yeah. You're back in Hill Valley, good old 1955.
This is what rural Michigan looks like. Big canyons, lava.
Yeah, we just got to the Tyranno layer. We got here, we landed, and we said, you know what? We'll do that next time. Well, it's next time, baby.
You beat up the big Scott Steiner ass looking lizard.
Can I just like scoot right between these guys? Yep.
You gonna ope right through them, Midwestern style?
Oh.
What?
Do this smile that. I'm not gonna show teeth. I don't know who you are.
You have that down. This is a man who has been to the grocery store, folks.
I'm gonna be doing all sorts of like weird moves because I don't remember which ones were the good ones.
Friggin' Steve said he's gonna report us to game crime, so we're fucked now, alright? Let's get out of the country. What's that weird country that the modes are made out of? What's moving it?
That the what are made out of?
The mode. Like the Terra Onion mode. They ship it from the Breakaway Republic in Europe.
I don't know. I'd be fine with like Croatia though. Isn't it pretty there?
I heard Estonia is beautiful this time of year.
Was that fake country from Princess Diaries?
Wait, okay, I'm assuming it's supposed to be Monaco or something.
What?
Right. I haven't seen the Princess Diaries. I don't know.
I don't know. All I know, Anne Hathaway. Catwoman's in it.
That's the Catwoman origin story.
That guest from that one SNL episode.
Look, all I know about this movie is that Catwoman's in it and she has to go to Pretty Woman school, okay? Friggin' Steve said his wife is Estonian. Respect, props. Have you been to Estonia, would you? Is the food good? have answers for any of those, but I have not been those. Maybe.
That was not a move I wanted to do on one dude.
Making Isla the DPS is so sick. Like, what a glorious game design is that?
I feel like she should be. I feel like that's her, like, her whole vibe.
It's just nice that she actually puts out raw-ass numbers and you don't have to do anything fancy. It's just like, put her in a room, break a thing.
Yeah.
I always have time for those characters in these kind of RPGs. Like, I'm usually just, like, stat maxing to do damage. Because, the rest of the stuff requires more knowledge. Freaking Steve said, no, she's like third-generation American with no ties to the mother country. Yeah, right, I see it. Game Crimes trip to Estonia.
Field trip.
That's right. You like a cream-based soup, my friend. It's cold.
Oh, I do.
I'm a real cold soup guy, you know what I mean?
You know what? To be fair, I was in the process of saying I do when you said cold, but I was responding to cream. I'm a creamy boy. I'm not a cold soup boy.
What about a creamy cold soup?
That depends. I'm listening.
I'm not a cream person, but a cream soup's alright sometimes. Every once in a while.
Why don't you guys just try the button that's right the fuck next to you? Okay.
That's basically how the cat gets in the bathroom.
So the other day, one of the cats I was in the bathroom, and the cat's tail was under the door, just swishing. And so I put my hand down on the cat's tail, and then a paw slowly comes in, touches the top of my hand, and then disappears, and I just hear cat sprinting noises.
You're the Candyman for your own pets.
I'm hiding in like the rain gutters, just like waiting for the cats to go by.
That's why you touch your feet. He's seen your soul.
I'm glad.
Here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I gotta say that we're live, it's kind of important. People like that.
Oh, yeah.
We're competing with the debate?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Mike and I can do either of those guys better than they do themselves. That's all I'll say. Mike's got a great Tim Walls.
Wow. See? Let me be clear, see?
He's confused Tim with Wario again, folks. But also Wario from Chicago.
Tim Walls, that's the guy with the 6 golden coins, right?
He's got one of them tall, fucked up brothers. One of the brothers that's his actual brother, and he looks terrible.
He's always
that guy.
Always wearing yellow.
They should make. You know how the whole thing in Mario Odyssey was that Mario's finally in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
They should do one of those for Wario, but it's just Chicago.
Ooh.
It's like a Midwestern city. Mario visits Columbus.
Stop throwing a motherfucker at me. I mean, Mario Odyssey basically just did what Sonic Adventure 1 already did.
I'm sorry, there's no way any game did what Sonic Adventure 1 did. That game is A unique piece of business.
You just take your mascot and you put him in like a city with like regular dudes. How is that different? Literally the same game.
Okay. Here's my pushback, though. Sonic Adventure 1 is a mixed media masterpiece. And the reason why is that all of the backgrounds are actual photos of real places. Sonic is like running on top of photographs of the beach. I'm sorry, Nintendo would not bother.
They should have done it, Sonic, in Resident Evil 2 style tank controls, pre-rendered backgrounds.
I would fucking love that. I would have had such a good time.
If they could find a way to make the backgrounds load fast enough, like, absolutely, let's go. Oh, I forgot you can not fight these dudes, but just make them fall.
Freaking Steve said, instead of mushrooms, Mario powers up on deep dish pizza. That's a miss. We've never seen Mario engage with pizza in a real way in a video game.
That's true.
And, like, he's due. He's due for a slice. I didn't play Mario Odyssey. Can you get a slice? You could maybe get a slice.
I don't think so.
It's dog shit. What's the point of going to New Donk City if you can't get a fresh, creamy slice? Starman says that the internet's being difficult for them and they've missed out on a bit, but they cannot follow the thread. Something about Estonia, then the Princess Diaries, then Bachman being a creamy boy.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
You got it. It's all good. Appreciate the simplicity of this dungeon design where you're just like literally just go up the stairs.
Yeah.
I know that it does it for a lot of dungeons in this game, but like I don't know, it's nice to come back to. It's refreshing a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to solve puzzles.
Yeah. That's what that new Zelda game's for. That's the puzzle game. This is a game for just hanging out with a frog.
So my internet got shut off.
Your really nice internet?
Yeah. So it got shut off because I was setting up that Satisfactory server, and in order to like set up like Split Tunnel to like bypass the VPN, I shut off the VPN temporarily, but forgot to shut my torrent client down. And they're like, "Hey, you don't have the rights to that episode of Frasier."
Did you get
for one episode of not even the reboot, like one of the 90s like Frasier episodes? CBS is just like, hey,
like your ISP narked on you instantly. They were like, one episode of
sure.
Frasier, call the fucking Pinkertons. So what now? Do you just like wait for shit to happen?
I mean, obviously it's up right now. Like I just I call them and
I
it's
don't
like, I promise I will never shut my VPN off again.
I'll have you know, I know the dog from Frasier. He gave me that episode.
I
It's
do
not.
have,
It's not.
I do have the autobiography of the dog from Frasier. It's
The
written,
dog from
it's written in the first person.
Oh come on, brother. You can't be doing that. You can't be writing a full ass book like a dog wrote it. You can get away with that for a picture book.
Oh, it kind of seems like they can do it if they want.
I thought you were gonna say I have Frasier the novelization.
Oh, with the full color pictures halfway through the book. Oh my god, that would go so hard.
Can you imagine how popular that would be among a certain type of library user? Where like, yeah, once every 6 months you get a new Frasier book and they're solving a crime and doing witticisms.
Oh my god.
That Kelsey Grammer, learn to read and write. You can make so much money. I don't know if he knows how to read and write.
I am not paying attention, and I'm doing poorly.
Yeah, what the hell?
We'll put Island of Bubble. That's fine. Oh my god. Alright, let's do the revive.
Does she ever learn a revive? Like as a tech?
Did she what?
Does she ever learn a revive as a tech? She
I don't know.
That might just be Marl. She does not. She does not get a resurrect at all, actually. Frickin' Steve said there's some juicy Frasier content to look forward to. You know, we're gonna bring one thing to this stream. It's gonna be a show I have not watched.
I've watched a lot of Frasier.
I watched it when I was a kid, and Mike showed me one episode recently that I found charming. So I will say that. I will clarify.
Was it the Buzz Aldrin episode?
No, they were lying about a dinner party,
Oh, okay.
and there was a mix-up at the dinner party. That's all I really remember. It was such like a, it felt so much like a screwball like play or something. It was fun.
Wait.
The show. Well, are you going up the ladder?
I don't know. Oh, there's a thing here.
Steve is not expecting to hear me say I haven't watched Frasier. I'm sorry, I haven't watched Frasier.
I feel like that's on brand.
I feel like it, but I don't know. I get people asking me if I've watched Marvel movies all the time, and it's like, that's not very on brand.
Now that I know you better, I'm surprised you watched any of the DC CW shows.
I like dog shit.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate a good, like, bad effort every once in a while. Although now I'm thinking back on it, it's like, yeah, that is kind of remarkable. I don't know if I would have done that naturally. No, they hooked me in season 1 with Weepy Father. That's a good performance of being a weepy dad. I gotta, you know, show respect.
They're gonna make me do this again.
Friggin' Steve said, I feel like we should be mad that the girl character's on force, but she's also half cat. I think she's just wearing a cat's pelt. But, yeah, that's cat girl representation. Also, she can deadlift the rest of the cast, so...
That's true.
It's a little different when, like, you know, the lady's, like, 230 bench pressing a frog. If she gets on all fours, you're gonna just deal with it. Starman says, dinner party shenanigans is pretty common in Frasier. That feels true. Tell me if that's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, there's a lot of mix-ups around dinner parties. Or, like, public events.
Volt Bite. Oh my god, come on. Dude, Frog's crit animation is so good.
It's awesome. Honestly, his idle sprites are beautiful. He's got such a mood going on. Dual Tech Spire? We're getting all the dual.
Okay, so no, I wasn't supposed to go back up here, because now if I use this, it's going to drop me back down into that cell. Which now has the dudes that I dropped. Got it.
Friggin' Steve said, did Chrono Trigger go full on Gladiator here? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, if I'm a sucker for anything in it, like an old school RPG, it's when one character picks up another sprite and throws it.
Yeah.
Perfect. No notes.
I think this game is literally why I've never been able to play a Dragon Quest game. Like, I'm like, wait, I can only see the enemies? Like, they're not on the same screen? No. No, no, no. Okay, there's another door this way. Oh, you can skip those guys? That's sick. Yeah, no, there's a Frasier episode that they have like Buzz Aldrin on, and they get him all mic'd up for the radio show, and then they have a discussion to the side, but he thinks he's on, and he starts like talking about like all the crazy shit he saw in space, like aliens. Like...
Show me the clip. You
Yeah.
show me that clip. It is money.
I think we've even watched it on the stream.
I think so. I think we got copyright struck for
Yeah, that's fine.
on YouTube for broadcasting a full episode of Frasier.
I'm no stranger to being copyright struck for Frasier. This one more time and we've established a pattern.
He's got the equivalent of a Purple Heart in this shit, folks. He's taking the hits.
I was in the car with my dad one time, and he saw somebody who had a Purple Heart like license plate frame, and he's like, "Man, I want a Purple Heart." he's like, I don't want to earn one. I just want to have it.
You know, it's fucked up that they won't give you one if your friend shoots you, or maybe if you just have a little accident and fall on something.
That's true. Like that cop that shot himself in the foot in that classroom, like, give him a Purple Heart. I don't... Okay, cool. We made it through.
Starman says, I'm glad I'm not the only one who had an issue with Dragon Quest. Mike, you are not alone
Sick.
in this world. You're both Philistines. But I love you.
I
Also,
mean, you can see how that would be disappointing after playing this game. Like, I had never played a Dragon Quest game. I played this as my first JRPG.
This is your first JRPG.
This is my first JRPG.
That's gonna spoil the broth for you until the end of time.
Yeah, I played like Exile. Like that was the RPG I played before this.
Oh, that's a very different game.
Yeah.
Oh god. No, I do get it. It's just like I'm very surprised because there are just a lot of games in that combat system, like Phantasy Star, Earthbound. You know, there's good stuff going on there, but I can see how it would turn you off for sure.
I mean, I never really vibed with like the original Phantasy Star either.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's got to be online.
I don't do this offline bullshit. Everything I do is on the internet.
I had that hard rule even before the internet.
What if they make Chrono Trigger Online? Will you throw your old cartridge in the dumpster?
Oh my god. No, that sounds awful.
Okay, real question. If they launched a spammy loot-based MMO based on Chrono Trigger, would you be playing that?
Like, based on Chrono Trigger, or just with, like, the Chrono Trigger combat system?
No, just based on the Chrono Trigger license, but it plays like PSO.
No. I think generally, like, taking single-player games that I like and turning them into MMOs is, like, such a bad idea. You have to break so many of the things that I love about it. Like, Elder Scrolls Online, like, classic example. Like, those games are only good because they're broken. And then when you have to introduce balance into it, no.
It's really hard to do. Like, I can't think of a single game series that actually made the transition other than Final Fantasy. And 14 is so different than any other Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
That's just an MMO. That's just like a default MMO.
Yeah, Final Fantasy has just got like an aesthetic that, like an aesthetic and like a design philosophy that like that lets it translate well.
I think a big part of it is the fact that this is gonna sound insulting, and I guess it is, but it's sludge. Like, that series has existed for 20 plus years. Every game is doing something different with the combat system. You have multiple generations of people who tried like their first Final Fantasy, and it was very different than someone else's first Final Fantasy. So you can just kind of take the aesthetic and like put whatever you want underneath it mechanically. And because Final Fantasy doesn't feel the same from game to game, it won't matter. I feel like if you try to translate something like Chrono Trigger, like, there's no equivalent to this battle system in an MMO that would actually work. Like, you'd be doing Devil May Cry shit. You'd be doing the double combo. So Darby also couldn't get into Final Fantasy series for a long time because I compared it to this game. I feel like Final Fantasy compares pretty favorably. I don't know.
Yeah, Final Fantasy does alright. Like, I played Final Fantasy 7 would be the next time I like got deep into a JRPG, and I liked it.
It feels very similar to the SNES ones. Like, Chrono Trigger and 6 and 5 feel like they'll have very similar meaning.
Yeah. I mean, Final Fantasy 7 being in 3D would have like heavily affected me during that time too. I'd be willing to forgive a lot because it looked pretty.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. And you should say, that was like the thing about that game that freaked people out, was the way it looked. People were over the moon for the way that shit looked. There's the same thing with Mario 64. I remember when Mario 64 came out, every gaming magazine was like, yeah, this is basically real life.
What was I supposed to do here? They're blocking the path. They only say this one thing. If I walk out and walk back in, I gotta fight these assholes again.
Alright, let me take a look and see. This is a solid encounter. Azala's Castle. I typed in Azala's Castle and Google suggested Pittsburgh afterwards, which...
Okay.
I'm thinking about some stuff. What's going on in this town?
Yeah.
Oh, Josh in the chat says you just gotta hug the wall.
Okay. Cool, man.
I mean, respect to the back. The guy has clearly been lifting.
Try and actually pay attention to my health this time.
We'll see. It is sick that the sword spread is still left inside of him for that. Yeah, no, that's it. This game does so much with so little. It's dealing so much damage.
Yeah, it's doing a lot. It's crazy.
Look how much HP that
This is where an AoE heal would really come in handy.
Yeah, you don't have one of those right now, do you? I think.
Oh god, of course I
about
use that right as frog guys.
Ah, that sucks. I think he has like 6,000 HP.
That's seeming like a lot right now.
Well, every time you do that, you're doing 900. So.
I know. Alright, I think I can do this. Get a little breathing room. Jesus.
Numbers. That's like a pretty clean finish for this boss, who's considered one of the hardest in this game. Dare I say smoked.
Yeah, come back. I need another one of those shelters.
Oh, now the anti-shelter guy is getting addicted to tents, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'm really into camping these days. I don't know.
You're glamping. Yeah, I'm going camping in my friend's castle. I'm really roughing it. He's a lizard.
That was nice. Throw a single enemy at me again sometime. I like that.
I like the name Avian Rex too, which implies that like the apex predator of birds is about the same size as like a turkey.
Oh, right in the tummy?
He did put it right in the belly button. Dang.
can't be the middle one, right? It couldn't be. It was the middle one. Alright.
I think you have to do all of them.
Oh, and then I need to... Oh, come on! They snapped me over to that one.
That sucks. Can we get some hitboxes on this game, folks? The damage this is kicking out is consistently huge.
Say that again?
The damage these guys in particular kick out is like way higher than I'd expect for a normal
Yeah.
like stupid enemy.
There he is.
It's the big dog. Having a throne made out of a Triceratops skull, pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
This fight is awesome.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Good set piece. Very dramatic.
I mean, he's kind of a green Tyranno, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Another thing I love in these sort of RPGs, animations that takes 10 seconds and do 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Starman asks, isn't Azala the queen of the reptiles? I think Azala's the leader of the reptiles. I don't know who the queen is. Is Azala the queen? I thought just like an obnoxious little
Yeah, I don't know. Six damage. No, not. Ah, God, I didn't mean to target him. Yeah, 43. That was worth it.
The simplicity of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the ability to teleport anything on the planet, you're going to teleport a rock above someone's head.
But, like, teleport the dude away that you're fighting.
Teleport that big sun onto the Earth that you're trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, I would really love an AoE heal. My god.
It's the only way I know how to play this game, is just spamming robo stuff.
Oh, he's dead? What the fuck? Oh, that does do both of them? Nice.
That's AoE.
Oh, it is AoE. Oh my god. I had that this whole time? Alright, let's go.
Oh, we're not gonna get the fun messages like, teleports are rock for the big exclamation point. Teleports are rock!
Oh, I better heal up. I guess I just need to heal Frog.
It's a different fight once his arm is out.
What, like 250? What are we talking? Yep.
Well, Beast Mode Isla took like nothing. It took like 105 or something like that.
Normalize striking your friends with lightning.
Wow, is that several different Spider-Man villains talking? Special respect to the way they animate this, the dinosaur's mouth moving and even just like ambiently chewing sometimes.
Yeah.
Love it.
And how much health does this thing have?
A lot. A lot. Starman says Volt Bite is one of my favorite dual techs. Respect, Volt Bite is good. I'm a big fan of X-Slash. X-Strike, I think it's called, but I think we've already outgrown it.
Yeah, that one's good.
And then the ultimate spell that Chrono gets, is it Lumina? That's called? That's also sick. This is a marathon.
Yeah, it's crazy how long this is taking. Like, I don't even really have a problem with, like, the amount of damage he's taking, but, like, switch up the mechanics.
Starman corrected me. Luminaire. Yeah, Luminaire's sick with it. That's a cool one.
There we go.
How you know the shit's gonna go down when the boss fight ends, but like the boss's sprite doesn't move?
Uh-huh.
You're like, alright, we're locked in. Let's see if I can eat shit. Could the heavens truly have sided with the apes? This game is good.
That's an alternate universe where Harambe went very differently.
Looking for Harambe right now. Chrono Trigger 2, save Harambe. Starman asks, have we considered which ending we're gonna go for?
Not even a little bit.
So I don't remember what you have to do all of them. I know like 90% of them are just going through the portal in the fair early. But...
yeah. I remember doing the whole thing where you gotta like replace Chrono at the moment of its death with a doll.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's like multiple endings after that, if it branches off past that point, or what the scoop.
Oh, that's a good question. And we do have the doll, right? We did all the carnival game.
Yeah, we got the doll.
Yeah, this is sick as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sermon says, technically there's nothing stopping you from beating the game without resurrecting Chrono or before Chrono dies. I mean, yeah, except the whole, like, having to beat a boss with dog shit items and spells.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done. But no, you're right. I guess we could go do that. You already tried one of them, right? You already looked in the bucket once.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We died, like, instantly. Or no, well, not instantly. We got through the first couple phases, and I was like, oh, this is easy. We're going to do it.
Stream over. Dusting cans. We're done.
Best to defeat it now, they say. I mean...
Kalos, nice to see you. We are back in time. We are in prehistoric days. We just beat the king of the lizards or the queen of the lizards, or maybe a democratically elected leader of the lizards. It's hard to say. Maybe it was a parliament system.
When I save my game, I'm sure I'm going to die again, but...
Where art we? Once you get the epic, that is the station, you can skip the first part of the fight by crashing it directly into Lagos. And then it says that's pretty baller. I agree. That is baller. When you fly into the Anchorage airport.
Oh, yeah, we're going to the future. I remember this.
Let's go.
Future or fucking past? I don't remember.
We're going to Sky Atlantis.
There we go. All's right with the world.
We're back again.
But at what price? Come on, where's Baby Magus?
The wee baby Magus?
Yeah. It's like, you know, if you had a time machine, would you go back in time and strangle Baby Magus? There he is. Spoilers.
Hey. 'Tis a sullen lad. What are the percentages? He said sentience for a week and became a baseball guy.
Oh, yeah, shop. I need to shop bad.
That's very helpful advice. They're like, up in the palace to the north, there's a door. And you know when there's a door, you gotta think there's a key. Oh, the Doom Finger!
I had better armor for Ilo this whole time.
Can you tell we're not min-maxers?
They only got regular ethers.
Startman says, why do I remember the name of Janice's cat, but I can't remember my coworkers' names? I don't have a good answer for that. Maybe your coworkers are, like, really boring compared to a cat.
That's true.
You always gotta consider that. Like, I know if you put me on a scale, right? And then you put a cute cat on the other side, I'm not winning. I never would win. And it would be wrong if I did.
Are you telling me all the people from this like magical society are coming down to the Blizzard continent to just like go next door?
That makes sense. Again, I lived in Alaska, Mike. It's not that different.
Yeah.
This is you going to the Fred Meyer.
I just need to stop on down at the Publix. I'll be right back.
Getting a time machine and taking it to a grocery store just so you can get that perfect range of snacks, you know? That early 90s fruit snack revolution.
Did I ever tell you that for a long time I thought when people said Wawa they were mispronouncing Walmart? Or like it was like some like cutesy pet name for it?
It's very confusing when people are like, yeah, you know, folks in Pennsylvania, they're crazy for Walmart. they're it's like part of the culture up there. Rutilla says, gotta make sure the milk is fresh. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
I don't believe that this is a world where milk exists, by the way. This is an unmilked world.
Yeah, no. There's definitely an untapped milk market.
Yeah, for sure. This you like part of time is like, what if the Catholic Church invented HelloFresh?
Sharks. I'm asking 250,000 for 2%. Just handing Mr. Wonderful a single gallon. You're like, not my fault you misunderstood.
I love the idea of Shark Tank still existing. Like, it's 12,000 AD. Mr. Wonderful is still alive somehow. He looks like Mr. Freeze. Chat says we've got a book puzzle. There's an order you have to open the books in, and a sleeping woman tells you.
You gotta. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, I remember now. There's books around. Yes, here's one. And then we gotta open the wind one.
Dang, that book is wet.
Yeah. And then we gotta open the fire one, which is around. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What's this book say?
Beedly doodly doo. On something strange.
A black rock is inside.
Found materia.
I mean, cool. I found a black rock, but like, is that it in here?
You travel to 12,000 AD in the future, and all you have is a bunch of tired women and then a rock. This is where life has brought us. Honestly, that makes sense.
Oh, Dalton. I remember
Dalton. Yeah. The eye patch.
So you handle what little situation? He just walked away.
You guys are fucked when I do this. Immediately walked out of the room.
Let's see how you handle de-escalation. Okay. Are you back, Janet? Is something wrong? You ever notice how like in like TV and stuff, like teachers' names are always like like Miss Honeysuckle or like like Mrs. Dewberry or like whatever. But like then in real life, it's just like Janet, Deborah.
Are you asking why you've never met a teacher named Honeysuckle?
I mean, I get it. Like on paper, I get it.
Maybe that's like the teacher name, and you don't get it until you bleed for your job. You know, like Illuminati style. You're like,
That's true.
you go in, and your name's like, I don't know, Aaron, and then you do enough time, and suddenly you're like Daisy Honeyflower.
It's like stolen valor YouTube videos, but like for teachers named like named Tulipia or like what, I don't know. Shit.
You are not Miss Bumbleflower. I'm sorry. You need to leave the Qdoba immediately. Take off that teacher's union hat. You ain't in the union. You never walked. Oh god, those Stolen Valor videos are fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them are good, but they're all hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Did I tell you that happened in real life to my wife?
No.
We went to the grocery store, and she had a friend that was in the Navy that gave her one of his old Navy hats. And when we went to go pick up a cart, the guy who was handing out carts held on to the one he was going to hand to us and goes, "So where did you serve?" And then she went, "I didn't. I don't care." And the guy's like, "You really shouldn't be wearing that hat unless you served."
You shouldn't wear that Nirvana shirt unless you were in the band.
Unless you're having a child with Dave Grohl now. That's the only way. No, it's very funny to valor check someone at the grocery store.
Yeah, and it's not for like uniform. It's just like you don't you dare acknowledge that the armed services exist.
I need photographic evidence that your brother did what he said he did. Or else you are not getting this shopping cart.
How many confirmed kills do you have?
You're like browsing the produce, and like one of the people comes up to you and asks you for your KDA. Or else you're not allowed to buy the nice bananas.
Does the military track assists?
Should, don't you think? We're gamifying everything, Mike. Why not?
We should have real kill streaks.
I think we probably do. Do you think? Like, I have to imagine the things that go on in those drone. Whoever's driving the drones.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to know what they're thinking or talking about at any point in time. So I have to feel like they are absolutely doing kill streaks and KDAs and I don't know, earning the bonus nuke or whatever you do in Call of Duty.
You know, the military will tell you that I got demoted. I like to say that I prestiged.
Hey, did they strip you of your rank? No, just a new season. You know, I'll get back there.
Rank wipe. It was server wide.
Getting, like, dramatically putting your outfit on and putting on your little military hat and being like, I know you wanted me home, honey, but they rank wiped. And we're all starting from scratch. Everyone in the Coast Guard has to fight everyone else for 2 weeks before we know who's in charge.
Yeah, I want to go through those doors.
Frog is pissed off that he's being stopped by a door.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out just for being very cute. Big respect.
And all these people watching are just gonna let me do this, huh? Okay, thanks.
Hey, do you guys mind if I put my wedding ring inside of the mother god? Is that cool with y'all?
What doth challenge us now?
It's like, relax, bro. You didn't even open the door.
Magus, how did he travel through time? I mean, spoilers. Hooded man. Who knows who he could be?
I didn't know you could time travel just on vibes alone. Damn, I wonder if Queen Zeal is evil or not. It's like being named like Queen Satan. I used to hate this fight.
I don't remember it. He's fucking dead already? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah. It's smoke. I think you're meant to lose this one.
I mean, I gotta get a hit on him.
Starman says, this game does Saturday morning cartoon villain archetypes really well because the villains are simplistic but well written. I won't disagree with that. It's very, like, adventure book. Kind of like fantasy for teenagers kind of deal. Also, I tried to put the Kingdom and Zeal into one of my D&D campaigns. Just going wild until one of my players tried to sneak around the castle, and when caught, tried to fix it by turning it into a dinosaur. That should have worked.
Yeah.
Rutulos asks, is she particularly zealous? I mean, she turned into a robot about it. She seems to be zealous for torture.
That's true. Let us rescue them. She's sending us to save the Geek Squad.
We get to meet Magus as a kid, and guess what? He sucks. He's a low-quality child.
I'm
The
afraid I
mountain-
can't allow that.
Elf. Cute. Yeah, we got that Mode 7 effect.
Yes.
What did I tell you? I'm going to Dynamite tomorrow.
No, that's sick.
Oh my god, dude, the match card is insane. Will Ospreay versus Ricochet and Okada versus Danielson?
Oh my god.
Fuck. Yeah, dude. I'm geeking.
Where's the time hold? It's down. I thought it was down here somewhere. Is it up here?
It's near the village, right?
Yeah, we found it.
There we go. Thurman said turning into a dinosaur might have helped, but he didn't tell anyone else what he was doing. So they helped the guards. Oh, okay. That's fair. I don't understand dinosaur politics. It sounds very complicated.
Oh wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What happened here?
I was not paying attention to shit. Are you kidding me?
No fucking way, dude.
Dude, my save is...
Before all that shit?
Maybe I saved in the future. I hope I did. If it's before the boss...
If it's before the boss. Come on. Is it after the boss?
It's after,
I think
the
it's
boss.
after the boss.
Yeah. Oh. No.
That's so obnoxious. Oh, that's so obnoxious.
Oh god.
Oh, tonight, like we can just fuck around for a half hour or call it early or something.
Yeah, let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. 'Cause I was already about to say that I needed to because I was falling asleep, but like, oh my god, that frustrates the hell out of me.
Dude, it sucks. Terrible. Oh, brutal.
Should have used a shelter. Yeah, I should have used a shelter.
Brutal. Should have used a shelter. Oh, that boy put you on a skewer.
Yeah, in my defense, whoops.
No big deal.
All right.
No big deal.
Well, we got a sick boss fight out of the way. We learned a thing or two about ourselves, about Magus.
We went to the future. We looked at a book or two, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Starman says speedrun it. Maybe when we're both alive more.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't time for that right now.
It's all good though. Thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. We didn't get a chance to do it, but actually play the new Zelda. It's kind of good. And we will be back next week. We might even be awake next week.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And no promises.
Catch you later, everybody.
Adios.